Hello everyone. Happy Learning Board Monday without the learning board. Here we are in the kitchen because it's either here or it's upstairs, and the learning center is what we're going to call it. And quite honestly, I just did not have enough time to prepare today. So I'm going to wait for a few seconds for people to hop on. Thank you for everyone watching on the replay. You know, I truly appreciate every single solitary one of you. I know that you guys take a lot of time out of your schedule to support me, and it really means a lot. If you find my videos valuable, it would mean even more to me if you would share them with people within your feed or loved ones. Beverly, hello my dear, I love you, I love you. Okay, so you guys, a lot of people, especially after my video the other day, they're like, okay, that's great. I love lentil soup. I love soups. I love some of the things that you're talking about. However, I'm trying to lose weight. How in the world can I eat higher carbohydrate foods and still lose weight? I want to know in the comments, is this a struggle? If this has been a struggle and you feel like you are someone that's not able to process carbohydrates correctly, or you feel like if I eat too many carbs, or any carbs for that matter, I blow up like a balloon and there's no way I can be lean, a lean, mean fight machine. If this is you, drop a 1 in the comments. If you struggle with this and you're like, wait a second, is it possible? Because I myself have never found a way to be able to enjoy carbohydrates, still lose weight, still have that lean, sculpted look. Let me know. Okay, so I am telling you right now that I have been living low glycemic, not only myself, but that is the way that I train my clients to understanding the glycemic index, to utilizing that in their everyday, day-to-day life, and being able to use it to troubleshoot through all the things. So I understand every single person needs to live. So I don't come up with a keto plan. I don't come up with a paleo plan. I don't come up with a vegan plan. Although some people request those things and I can incorporate that in. However, I don't feel like I create that plan and then send them on their way, because I feel every single person can benefit from understanding the glycemic index. If you guys know a little something about the glycemic index, drop a GI in the comments, please. I don't see the comments flowing. I'm going to have to pause right here. I need to see some love. Jackie, thank you guys for hopping on. I need to see some love, and I need to see a little vino. I mean, this is what we're here for. I just have to tell you like it is. Life is too darn short. If you have something, GI Beverly hears it. She hears it. She's living it. She's breathing it. She's all about it. So, you guys, I want to dissect this soup. The soup. Yes. You can't see any either. Oh, okay. Hello, Mike is in the house. Okay, you guys, in this lentil soup, I have lentils, I have chickpeas, I have veggie broth, I have vegetables, and I just want to show you. I know everyone's so terrified of lentils and beans because of the carbohydrates. If you are terrified of these legumes, be honest and put the terrified emoji. Like the, or whatever like the terrified emoji is to you. I know there's a few, but I like to see, or just heck, drop your favorite emoji. I like to see that. Let's do that, okay? So I have this bag of beans. I understand you can buy canned beans. However, anytime you can buy something in its raw state, that is going to be the best for you, okay? Anytime you can buy something with the word organic on it, that is going to be the best for you. Can I get an amen up in here, folks? I understand it is not the cheapest route, so you need to just pick and choose where you can spend your money and where you can save your money. And in my world, I don't spend money frivolously. Therefore, I like to buy quality items, okay? So with this, I just want you guys to see here. We're going to do a little learning without the board today. So total, this is for our chickpeas. And also, if you're someone with a GI issue in digesting legumes, if you were not aware, if you buy your lentils and your beans in the bag form and you soak them and you go through the cooking process, it's actually so much easier to digest than to buying canned, okay? Side note. So when you look at the total carbs, we're looking at the chickpeas, 22 total carbs, 7 grams of fiber. We are always subtracting the fiber from total carbs in order to get the net impact carbs, okay? So if you are new to my videos, this is all about the glycemic index and utilizing protein and fiber in order to lower the glycemic index of the food, okay? So you can kind of figure out if a food is low GI or medium GI even by subtracting the fiber. And then you look at the protein, okay? So I'm looking at 8 grams of protein. You see there that protein is like an assister, if you will. You look at the total carbs, the net impact carbs, then you look at the protein. If at that point you can pretty much, let's say, just subtract the protein from the net impact carbs, because when your body is busy digesting proteins, it has a minimal spike of insulin, okay? So all foods spike sugar that contain carbohydrates. However, protein and fiber do not spike blood sugar, although they do spike insulin slightly just because of the digestive enzymes due to digestion. But when our blood sugar spikes, pancreas releases insulin to bring blood sugar back down to baseline, okay? So when you're eating high glycemic foods, you have that quick rise in blood sugar, quick rise in insulin, and then you have that quick drop. So you feel like, oh, I got the sugar buzz, I'm like amped up on my sugar and my Red Bull or whatever it is, and then you have that crash. And when you have that, then insulin stays elevated. It can't keep up as quickly as that drop in blood sugar. So when you choose to eat again, if you're eating crap in my world, high GI foods, then your blood sugar spikes up again. Insulin is still up there, so your pancreas has to shoot out more and more insulin to do the same job as before. Insulin always stays elevated. You eventually develop insulin resistance. That can eventually lead to type 2 diabetes, okay? So it's not just for the diabetics and preventing that, but it's also for fat burning and fat storage. So if you are in the presence of insulin, you cannot burn fat. Therefore, we want to make sure that our body is not always in a state of elevated insulin, okay? Because that's fat storage zone. We want to have insulin low in order to burn fat, okay? And that's also why I love intermittent fasting, because this is minimizing the opportunities for spiking blood sugar, okay? And spiking insulin. We are minimizing our times of eating, minimizing the eating window, therefore minimizing the opportunities for storing fat. And all the other times we're burning fat, okay? So drop in the comments whether or not you are doing intermittent fasting right now. And if you want more information on intermittent fasting, put curious in the comments. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this. Because protein does not have any impact on blood sugar, whereas carbohydrates do, then we need to use it as a balancing act, okay? So you have your total impact carbs, which someone do the math for me, 22 minus 7. How quick can you do it? Beverly, get that calculator out. I'm not gonna do it. I'm already working hard enough over here lifting my wine, okay? Okay, so when you have that total net impact carbs, subtract that protein because the protein is aiding in the glycemic nature of the food, okay? If it's fairly low at that point, then it's lower glycemic or medium glycemic. However, if your net impact carbs, let's say after you subtract the fiber, is at like 35 grams and you only have 5 grams of protein, that's not balanced, okay? It's not balanced. So what you can do, so I have lentils in here. Thank you, Beverly. I was on the spot. I was sweating. I was like, how am I going to do the math being on the spot here? I never said I was a math professor, folks. Never did. Never will. Okay, with the lentils, you'll see 9 grams of protein, 21. This is like, lentils is where it's at, okay? 21 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fiber, 10 net impact carbs. See, I can even do that one. 9 grams of protein. Right there, you guys. Boom. It's like they cancel each other out. Does that make sense? And you know what? Beverly, I started following that one girl. What is her name? The one on social media that teaches about reels and all that. Because my friend Lesha was telling me that she follows her. And just the other day, she said, the one thing never to say to your followers is, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because it just sounds so condescending. Like you're talking to them like they are an imbecile. And you all, Virginia, yes. And you're all very, very educated and you are far from that. So I apologize. I should have said, you understand that, right? Because it makes sense. But Beverly, did you see that one where she's like, does that make sense? So funny. Okay, so you guys, putting those two in your soup and then having a few grams of protein through the vegetables and having that broth, it is a medium glycemic overall soup. So, because I am someone who wants to maintain muscle mass, I feel like this is really the point of the video, but I like to dabble. I like to dabble until we get to the main point. So what I do, I figure out how can I lower the overall glycemic index of my meal, right? I'm not just eating soup for my meal. That's not me. I eat 2 to 3 times a day and I eat a lot in one serving. I do. And so what I'm going to do, I'm thinking in my head, okay, I'm probably going to be getting at least like 30 grams of protein or so in this bowl of soup. A good hearty portion. That's not enough for me because I only eat like 2 big meals in a day. So I want to get at least 50 grams, if not 55. How am I going to do that? And what I would suggest, because I bought these, you can buy dry roasted edamame that you can literally just eat, or quite honestly, the sea salt one. I know this might be weird, but for an extra crunch, putting some on top of your soup, in my opinion, would be really good. And if you're not aware of this, because I'm going to start sprinkling these in my salad, for 1/3 cup is a serving. So this bag is 4 servings, edamame. And I know everyone's so weird about soy. And you guys, soy in moderation is totally fine. If it's organic, non-GMO, you're good to go. 5 grams of fat, 0.5 saturated, 9 carbohydrates, and our fiber is 6 grams. So you subtract 6 from 9. 3 grams. Beverly, I can do it, girl. And then you have 14 grams of protein, you guys. 14 grams of protein. Incredible. Incredible. So you can even do half a serving and get 7 extra grams just sprinkled on your soup. And nutritional yeast is such an incredible seasoning, okay? Not only for vegans, because a lot of us vegans use it as like a Parmesan cheese. And if any of you guys have had it, please drop in the comments and tell me how you love it. Urina, have you had nutritional yeast? Let me know if you love it. I absolutely use it like pretty much as a seasoning on so many things. My favorite way is to sprinkle it on my chickpea pasta and put a little bit of vegan Parmesan cheese and a little bit of vegan butter, and I love it. And again, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast gives you 5 grams of protein. It is incredible. So Beverly, if you've not tried it yet, get it. You can get it. Bragg's makes it. Kroger carries it. Whole Foods carries it. They all carry it. Okay. So a really good thing to add in there. And quite frankly, I'll be honest with you, I make protein pudding most days of my life. Okay. By protein pudding, I mean, I literally take a bowl, I put my protein powder, I put like 2 scoops of protein powder. I do maybe a scoop of collagen peptides. That is the one non-vegan thing, protein supplement wise, that I do. And I just started incorporating that in about a few months ago, I'd say. I don't know if I noticed much of a difference, but I'm still going to give it some time because it takes the body some time to adjust. So, ooh, I would love to try that, girl. So I make this every day of my life. There's different variations. So if I'm doing like a chocolate peanut butter, literally I do my chocolate vegan protein powder, a little bit of collagen peptides, add some water, mix it around, add my mixed nut butter. So if you guys have not had it, I know I turned Beverly on to it, and you guys, this is where it's at. Mixed nut butter from Costco, my friends. It is a game changer. Absolutely love it. And again, you're getting more protein here because you're getting 7 grams of protein. Most nut butters are about the same. But I love the grittiness of it, and I'll show you. It has like sunflower seeds. It has chia seeds. It's got all the different seeds, and it's so good. It has everything but peanuts, and so peanuts are usually a little bit harder on the GI tract. So I add that to the top, and then I add a little bit of my vegan True Whip, and I am in heaven, and it is so high protein. It's like a protein shake, but in a pudding version. And if you're anything like me, I would much rather eat my food with a spoon instead of drinking it. Anyone else agree with me on that? Let me know. Like, do you enjoy a drink more, or would you prefer, do you feel more satisfied with a spoon? Quite frankly, I will take the knife and the fork and the spoon all day long. Okay, so hopefully that helped. Was that valuable? Drop the word value in the comments if you are gaining little nuggets. Even if you gain 1 nugget, let me know if you gained a big nugget, a mini nugget, a vegan nugget. I mean, let me know what kind of nugget you gained. Anything. So I have some very, very, very exciting news, and I have not been amping this up the way I should have been, and I apologize about that. But I'm going to also post something else in my main feed here probably in the next day or so. And thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Fernanda. But you guys, okay, you know I am on this journey, the clothing line journey with some of the most amazing women I have ever met in my entire life, both local and non-local. That's what the beauty is. I have met women from all across the globe. Anyhow, us local women are putting together an amazing event this coming Sunday, the 8th. And the event is from 11 to 2, and it is in the Gahanna Blacklick area. And what we are doing is raising money for a nonprofit organization, Freedom a la Carte. Okay, so this is a company, it's a catering company that is affiliated with women that were trafficked. And so they go through this process, and what happens is that they gain jobs from Freedom a la Carte. So Freedom a la Carte, I don't know if the entire staff, but most of the staff have been through this entire program, and now they are standing on their own 2 feet. They learn confidence, they learn the tools in order to get out there in the real world and get good jobs and really be able to turn their life around and make something really amazing out of the rest of their life. So, Yes. So you guys, we are putting so much effort into it, and all of us have full-time jobs and families, and so we're doing the best we can to get the word out, but we know that it's our first event. So what we need you to do, please drop in the comments and share this with as many people as you can. Let us know if you would like more information on either attending, or we're going to be live streaming this event on Facebook, okay? So we're going to have a silent auction, and a lot of us, the clothing line, it's going to be a lot of us ambassadors that are going to be there, and a lot of us also have our own businesses. So we're going to be auctioning off, if you will, services and products. So I myself am going to be auctioning off a 1-month combination coaching program. So let me know if you're interested in that. We have clothing that's going to be auctioned off. We have mindset coaching that's going to be auctioned off. We have, a lash kit that's going to be auctioned off. We have a ton of incredible things. And, at the end of the day, all the money is going to go to such an amazing charity. This event is all about supporting women. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres. We're going to have mimosas. It's going to be such an incredible, very well, safely done, mask appropriate event, because I know that's a big question with many people. So we're doing everything in our power to keep it very hands-free. All the donations are going to be done online. So you will have access to the auction link. And then for those of you that just want to donate money, we're going to have a way to do that as well. Okay, so please let me know if you're interested in more details, and just put more details, please, in the comments, and please tag anyone else that you think might want more information as well. So again, I'll post another thing in the feed this week, but the more the merrier. And even if you can't make it to the event, we would really love you at least engaging a little bit in our live stream. And we're hoping to do this at least twice a year, if not more often. We're going to see how this goes. Just some of us ladies, some of us women that want to do something different and, and meet some new people at the end of the day. So really let us know. And again, thank you all for all the love in the comments. I really, truly appreciate it. Beverly, is there anything else you want to add about the event? Drop it right now if you're still watching. While I stir my lentil soup that I made such a big portion of, and now it's going to be eaten up at least half, like 1/20th of it. Okay, she probably got out. So, all right, you guys, well, have a great night. And again, thank you for watching, and we will talk very soon.